I'm here to tell you that if you broke promises to yourself within the last day, last week, last month, last year, you are not alone, okay? And you are going to get through this, but we need to talk about it, okay? Because only having these promises to yourself and constantly breaking them is only making you have more self doubt. And we're going to get into it because you can get through this. You will get through this. And yeah, okay? Let me introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Branson, and I love making these videos. I come on here, I be talking, I be yapping, because I'm just like, we need to talk about things that go on in our lives that we may not talk about all the time. Like, there are things that are happening, and we just think nothing of it. We're just like, yeah, that's just the way I think, and this is the ways how I go. And we feel that we're alone in a lot of these situations, but we aren't. We aren't alone. Anyways, so yeah, this video is about why you keep breaking promises to yourself. And let's start with the elephant in the room. Guys, a lot of us do these. We like to, that's why challenges are so popular. We like to set these big goals for ourselves in such a short amount of time that's really ideal for, the ideal version of you. But for the present version of you, how about those goals? How about we break them up a little bit? How about we truly just, instead of saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to go from never playing a golf a day in my life to being Tiger Woods tomorrow. Right. Or Tiger Woods by next month. See, that's a lot. Because, is that realistic? It's not. And it's okay. And we're going to talk about it. Because I've had so many people, and even me in the past, and I'm glad I started recognizing my patterns, because I would give myself these long tasks and these long hours worth of things that I need to get done for my ideal self and to improve at certain things. But I realized, like, I couldn't just do the things that I set because they were so all in my head. It saw me now, and it just saw this big daunting task. And I was just like, okay, this is a lot. So just making promises and meeting yourself where you're at. So maybe if you know that you're trying to get better at, if you're trying to get better at eating healthy, maybe we start with not, some people do this, but I've read online that this tends to lead to a lot more crashes. But instead of just going cold turkey and quitting everything that you used to eat today, yesterday, and the day before, how about incorporating more healthy foods into where we want to be, inside of us, inside of our bodies, instead of just saying, I'm not eating none of this, because then that goes to crashes. Even me in the past, like whenever I was like, okay, you know what? It's time to really eat tea because we need to get the skin clear. We need to feel healthy because whenever I do eat good, I feel good. And that is so real because I'll never forget the first time that I started eating healthy, I was like, wait, body feels rejuvenated. Like we feel good. And then whenever I eat bad, like whenever I eat the chips, okay? Because the other day I was with my friend, we were talking about getting better at like being more healthy and stuff and health conscious. And I was like, my friend was like, yeah, today I'm sorry, but it wasn't. I had to have a good meal, and I was like, no, I get you, because I was like, I had some Takis and like a bowl of ice cream all in one sitting, and I was like, okay, wait, this is a lot. This is actually a lot, and like I just felt so sluggish after, because like obviously it's cute, like snacks or whatever is like tea, but I was just like, I felt so bad, like it's like not like mentally, but like sluggish. Like obviously I was like, wait, I should have ate healthier, but my body just like I was like, oof. Yeah, no. So, but whenever I pick up those, the salad or the greens, I feel a little bit, okay, like, I mean, obviously sometimes I'm like, oh, girl, a little bit more seasoning. Come on, like, a little sauce. But, body, like, I just, like, I can feel it in my skin. Like, I feel it. It's, the people that know, like, you get it. Like, I may sound crazy, but, like, I just, like, I feel it. Like, placebo? No, it's real. Anyways, okay, the next thing is that, sometimes you're comfortable disappointing yourself. You're, I said that wrong. Sometimes you're more comfortable disappointing yourself than you are with others. And what I mean by this is that when you make so many internalized goals or so many internalized things where you're like, okay, this can get done, this will happen, I'm gonna, whatever, and you've repeatedly not done those things and you've repeatedly not completed those tasks, your body starts to recognize a pattern. Oh, so if I don't do this, it's okay. Oh, so if this doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, your mind recognizes that, but then the other part of your mind is beating that part of your mind up like, Why didn't you do this? Why is this not happening? What's going on? Where are we at? And you see how the confliction happens. So when you're more comfortable with disciplining yourself, maybe sometimes if you have something that you truly want to do or accomplish or get better at or stop or whatever, maybe telling a friend and like having that person hold you accountable. But if they hold you accountable, you cannot get mad at them, okay? Because don't tell somebody something and then when they be like, oh, I thought you were, and you're like, well, blah, blah, blah. No, this is for growth, guys. This is for actually getting better at what it is, whatever it is that we're trying to do. And yeah, because sometimes you may need that partner. Like me personally, I love having, I've said this before in a video, but I love having a duo partnership as far as like a new goal that we have. Like if it's somebody with a similar interest as me or a similar ambition or whatever, I love being like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're locking in. And you know, sometimes it falls through, but it's still, you're still more likely to complete it versus if you've had that repetition of just self-doubt, sabotage, and not going through with things and having that partnership and like somebody and like you really have to sit that person down and be like, no, like I'm serious. Like we're serious. We gotta talk this out. Like this is for real. This is serious. Like we're not playing. So just maybe having a partner is something that could help you with that because I haven't understood in the past, like when I do have somebody holding me accountable, like and we're both equally like on it, because it's one thing if maybe they're on it but you're not there, or like if you bring something to somebody's attention that you're really trying to get better at, but they're like, yeah, and they don't believe in themselves, but then you start to have that duo mentality, like, man, like, can you even do this? Okay, but yeah, so just keep that in mind. Maybe a partnership is a little something in your cards. I have my notes right here, by the way. Yeah, so also another thing is that sometimes you deep down or whatever it may be, you may not actually believe you're capable of changing. And that is a lie. That is a lie, okay? Because you can change, you can complete it, you can be greater, okay? Because you are great, you are great. I don't want to say you can be great, because you are great, but you can be greater and even great. Okay, why did I do that? I don't know. Y'all are seeing me. Anyways, yeah, and like this goes back again to the constant promises and the constant mental battles and the constant just. This is why I recommend like personal development books, self development. I think it's personal development. And even if some people think it's corny, just read one or two. Or listen to one or two, okay? And I'm also talking about the random YouTube videos, because I love a good YouTube video too. But, well, hey, actually, I'm talking about me right now. I'm like, hey guys, well, this is not a personal development channel. This is just an inspirational type of thing. Me trying to save it. No, but seriously, you might need to click off this video and go pick up a book, okay? I'll miss you when you get back, but if you're still here, hi. No, but seriously though, whenever I read personal development books, and even like, I love a memoir, especially about, from people that are in my perspective field, or people that are very successful in their field. Like, I love a good memoir because I start to notice patterns between the authors, and, just pattern recognition, and I see things, and really it's just starting the action without even believing. Like a lot of the times, you know, you can go tell yourself like, okay, I'm doing this, I can do this, but it's like, yeah, you can. Okay, we said the words, now let's actually start. And once we put those reps in and actually start to recognize that, oh, we can do this, we keep building ourselves. Like even me, like with as far as film, I've been acting on stage for 10 plus years. But now within film, in this last year of graduating, I've been I've been like, okay, can I do this film game? Because the theater thing was like, okay, I was only competing with people in my high school or my college or like regional level, whatever. Like, and that was already like, okay, cool. And I've done a few things and I had that confidence that, yeah, I could do theater. But now film, it's like, okay, well, we're submitting subtapes from somebody in the middle of Minneapolis, I don't know, Chicago, LA, New York, Texas, wherever it is. And it's just like, okay, can I compete in this market? And I have been just stepping into it blindly. And then in the past year, I've done a few projects that I've gotten on set, whether it be I was an extra in my first thing, and then in another thing, I had like a speaking role, and then I got another thing. And it was like now building confidence to now get those roles where I could say, okay, I have confidence in myself that I can do this. I can actually do the film thing. Like I'm actually doing a few things and like getting a few parts, and that's amazing because now I'm starting to trust myself more in that aspect. Like, whereas a year ago I was like, okay, theater was a different ballgame, but film is like a whole different thing. And after just doing it, going into it blindly, just trying out, like obviously researching and stuff, but practicing my craft, taking classes and all this, and now things are happening, and it's just, now I have more confidence in that aspect. So just stepping into it, guys, just doing it, okay? Just start. Just start. Period. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. Watch my other videos because I make videos a lot. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching, and bye.